The Ukrainians can't defeat the Russians, and he whispered, kill them all. There were things that I knew to be illegal that I refused to take part in.
Given everything you know now, would you consider your time, you at the CIA, would you consider that as, see yourself as a good guy or a bad guy, knowing everything that you know in the aftermath?
Oh, I see myself as a good guy. You know, even when I was still a true believer, I considered myself to be a good guy because I went into the organization with my own sort of ethical bottom line. There were things that I knew to be illegal that I refused to take part in. And even after the 9/11 attacks, when I went to Pakistan, it was all about, carrying out the mission, but doing that within the confines of the law. And I honestly, truly cannot name another officer who carried out their Pakistan assignment with that in mind. Yeah, and you have to, and I'm not blaming anybody here.
Right.
You have to remember, in the immediate aftermath of 9/11, there was this incredible, almost overwhelming desire for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it. I wanted revenge too.
I remember
that-
high school saying the same thing. I remember
revenge.
the feeling, the emotion,
Right.
everything welled up. I remember it it was present for a
absolutely.
long time.
When I was leaving for Pakistan, I went into the office a few hours before my flight. And my boss came up to me to wish me well. He shook my hand, and then he leaned in and he whispered, kill them all. And
Wow.
I said, really, John? His name was John as well. I said, is that where we are already? And that bothered me the whole flight over.
Mm.
And then, once I stepped into it, I was like, no. It's not about killing anybody. It's about bringing them to justice.
Well,
Awesome.
given that mentality existed at one point in time, I wonder if it still does. And I wonder if you could comment on Biden recently authorizing the use of our weapons over in Ukraine. What are your thoughts on that?
So Biden authorized the use of ATACMS rockets. And in fact, we're talking on Tuesday, the 19th. Those rockets were fired for the first time yesterday.
Okay.
This is a significant upgrade. ATACMS, we've used ATACMS for decades. When I was serving in Bahrain, for example, we provided ATACMS to the Bahrainis for possible, thank God, not necessary use against Iran, were Iran to invade. So these are very sophisticated, very precise, high-level missiles that are going to really worsen the situation. I get theoretically why this decision was made. The idea is, if there are going to be peace talks, you want to carry out those talks from a position of as great a strength as you can muster. This isn't to defeat the Russians. The Ukrainians can't defeat the Russians. Russia is a nuclear power. God forbid, if it comes to that, the Russians will do anything that they need to do to save themselves, to protect themselves. So I think that this was a strategic decision, a very risky one, but a strategic decision to put the Ukrainians in the best possible negotiating position they can get to.
Do you think that's because when Trump takes office, there will be negotiations?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes. Donald Trump has been very clear. And this isn't just because Donald Trump, hates Ukraine or hates Ukrainians or loves Russia. There's a very real anti-war populist streak in today's Republican Party that we hadn't seen before, right? The Republicans were supposed to be the neocons. It used to be the Democrats that were the party of peace, and that's just no longer the case. So when Donald Trump says he's going to, end this war on day one, that means he's going to cut off aid to Ukraine, just like he said he would end the Middle East conflict on day one. That meant screwing the Palestinians. So I think it's the same idea here. So Biden's trying to get as much done as he can before he's no longer in office.